Hello there guys, this is Comedy and I'm back with an episode of Mass Effect, the first game. So we just visited the Citadel. And I remember when we were here in the Aristic site. We had done Macedon. We are now off to Sparta. This is Sparta. Here we go. It was like quite cool actually. SR1. What was that?
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Again, that. Hydrogen. Good. Asari. They're probably named after plutonium. Alaska, because it's cold. Well, I could nearly do all the planets here. There's two planets. Two I could. And one of them I can even land on. No asteroids there. Here we go. Prothean this. Wait, what's that? 12 kilometers. Radius 12. Asteroid cluster, but it's one asteroid. Great. Here we go. Landing on this planet, I forgot the name. Oh man, this meteors. It's probably a trap gap again.
Right behind us.
Ready whenever you are.
I really don't have an opinion about this planet. We're being bombed by meteors, but there's like right behind you, Shepard. They said it because they're scared of this. All these meteors. I wonder if there's a suit one out the air. I don't know. Some balloon. Oh. What is that? I'm gonna check it out. Debris as I thought. When I saw it, I was like, that's weird. This looks unique. Lithium. Good. Light metal though. It's okay. Light on it. the anomaly. This musicals. I wonder if they actually can hit something instead of just flying outside the map. So where are all these meteors coming from? Maybe there's flying rocks. They also seem to disappear when they get close. Probably evaporating because of the plasma and the heat, whatever it was. Oh no. There we go, I knew we were 10 round. What's this? Modified Solarium? I don't know why we have to do this on everything. I need to Captain Milan? I have no idea we end up there at all. What a poor Solarian. Anyway, after the distress beacon, which is probably a trap again. But it gives us XP, so it's going to do. As always, an advantage of do these distress signals. It's either event, people, or it's a trap. Says I'll buy the gift again. You know, we're sitting here used to these traps now and ambush them instead. Where did the gap come from actually when they do it? Do they just come out of the air? Because I can have a look around. Like, look, I don't see anybody. Oh, well, this just looks suspicious to be honest with you. You see, there's nobody here. I knew it would be one of these. When I saw this open place, I was like, it's probably one of those questions again. It's actually an alliance arena. This. Oh, they're dead. Oh my. Slaughter. This pistol's up. Damn it, why do they only got one place? Decryption now, since decryption and yeah, that's good.
Alliance soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the distress beacon.
Looks like these men were under Admiral Kahoku's command. He'd want to know what happened here.
Yeah, I know which guy that is.
You lead, I'll follow.
I know exactly which guy that is, but we're not going yet. We're first going to go to the other places, as you know. Let's go. Let's go to... Actually, I think that's where she is. Let's go to Knossos. So I don't want to do the main mission yet. I'm going to do it after I enter the Citadel Tower. Yes, we're going to be going back again. Nothing. Oh. I'll do that later. Finally, nitrogen. Let's test this. Those vehicles. Cool. Now to the inner ring. Anyway. Platinum. Let's head up to 7. Cool. Where am I actually? I have no text in. That's okay. This planet has music.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Oh. Okay, this is probably here. Well, we'll do this then. I knew that one. Are we riding on lava? Oh, there we are, we're melting. I like how we instantly die by going in it. It's fine, it's fine. Are we ready? Let's do this. Look out for anything I can pick up. Mới ở sáng ngoài. That's heading there. Yeah. What planet was this again? That one. Okay, that one. Now I know what this episode is called. Yeah, well, maybe that's the right one. Enemies coming up. Nice basic. Oh my goodness. Right, let's keep driving over. So it's weird. Thank you. Continuing on. That was a cool spaceship, to be honest with you. Here we go, the refinery. Are we ready? Let's do this. Turrets.
Trying to knock down the front door seems stupid. Maybe we could find a side window?
Oh no.
Finally, some action.
Oh man, that kill. It's a gap habit. Okay.
Under fire.
Yeah, we'll go impact. There's just a random guy up there. We can't even get up there. Phew. Try and get up there as well. There we go, we're all healed up. Okay, apparently it's an invisible wall. These flips are going to be weird. Oh. Really? Down. Equipment.
Got it.
There's the switch. Hello, I swim. Too easy. was just gonna say, that was very cool if I had done that.
Area secured.
There we go. Full access now. 8 bombs I can carry? Oh, I didn't even know. Let's save this for in case something happens. You know, you don't want anything happening. These guys don't have anything to say. I love Garrus's armor. It's awesome. It's very different than the armor he started in. Ooh, see, potion rounds cool. This is why you always look around and you got 1 armor gel. Well, that will make up for the 45 armor gel I use, or something like that. Come on. I knew it. Okay, wow. They're always going to hide something
All
from
targets
you.
down.
Leave the Mako there before we do any more damage to it. View. Okay, he's in the next room. Nothing in here then. Right through it. Perfect. Nothing. Well, let's get back in the Mako and head to that door. Man, we are destructive. We have to open this door, otherwise we won't be able to get through. Go through this door now. Didn't even attack. Oh, there was 15 like milliseconds maybe. 0.15 seconds maybe. Okay, Mako, let's go. Let's see, that was the refinery. Let's keep going. I like how that piece got hit out. Blown out. Blown out. That's the word I was looking for. Viva la revolution! I didn't kill you. Oh, that did. I think that's how the loot system is now. If you kill someone, but instead of loot dropping on the floor, it's yes! I was hoping that would happen. I like how we just stand on it though. It's just like fuck. I guess I couldn't really make a proper lava set. So well, we're going on our merry way. Continuing on our merry way. Double kill. That Saw is a big guy. Let's see what his name is. Colossus. Let's not get close to him. That's why. Beautiful. Oh yeah. No way, that's assault rifle. Where am I getting all this good stuff from? That is one god only tell. And then we got those two. Those won't sell for anything. I decided to get out to save it because they didn't believe the perimeter was clear until they actually said the perimeter was clear, so I couldn't save. Anyway, we're heading into this place, which is interesting. I was my mouse all the way over there. And there seems to be enemies. Again. For this time, but I don't know. Let's scare them a bit. Viva la rebel! Oh. I was just able to ram them when I came out. Nice time! Too many memes. Too mean for me.
We're
heading to the end. Apparently, tunnel exit. Even though this isn't really a tunnel, it's like on the surface. So I don't know what they're talking about. Kinda weird, you know. Anyway, let's just get in. Oh yeah. Oh, I love this. Oh, do I love this? 3,000 gold just for that. That's quite a lot of gold for killing 2 rankers. There seem to be a lot of rocket tubes here as well. Oh, that came out weird. There we go, yes! We defeated all of them! Ah! This is me, Mickey Mouse! Oh. Oh, yeah, it's dismissing. I don't know if we're supposed to go in here with this, but it fitted. It fits. So I'm going to guess that it's not, even though I can still fit it in. Achievements? God. Good gravy. Come on, I thought you in this glitched out zone and I'm not leaving you behind. Oh, double kill! Hold the line! Hold the door. We can do it. Yep, this was definitely for ground combat and not for the vehicle, but I'm taking the easy route, so oh my goodness. I like how many achievements I'm getting as well. Stop it. Stop please with doing that. Oh. There's our vehicle. I think we were supposed to be walking there. Yeah, we definitely were. cannot be destroyed. We're stuck. Let's get out of this fight then. Best way to fight them is get more stuck. Yes. Yes. Easy enough. To be honest with you, I kind of glitched them out, I think, because I went behind there. It all worked out for the best though. And anyway, we're going in here now, so yeah. Into the Prothean ruins. Are we ready? I know I am. Let's save. Here we go. To the Prothean ruins. I know why they gather here. We're here for the ruins. Interesting. Guessing resistance in here too. But okay. If there was something that could give me more speed, it would be perfect. I love my more shields now. Got 3 shields, that's perfect. There's robots flying once I hear them. Another achievement. I'm getting all the achievements, aren't I?
It looks like this cavern formed around the ruin after it was built.
Interesting. That's a long way down. No access to there yet. Let's go down then. I wonder where those people are. Probably dead, but let's not think of the worst, you know. Always think positive. Positivium. Wait, I'm thinking of new words. Here we go. Positivium. Wait. Weird that it's elevator up and elevator down. But after all... Oh, she's hacking them. She is using her ability.
I wonder what Liara's looking for in here.
Yes,
Most Prothean ruins have nothing more than dead instrumentation.
Well, I have no idea what it's looking for, buddy. But that's why we're here to find out.
I'm here if you need me.
I'm right here.
Hello? Can somebody help me? Please?
Yeah, that's Asari.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
How'd you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here.
Interesting.
Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Should have brought Rex. Interesting, I pulled out my gun on my own. So the elevator ordered us forward us down a bit now.
Countermeasure deployed.
We're getting good at this. Right, overpowered.
Lost shields!
Clear.
Common code. Wow, I'm hitting everyone wrong. That works. We'll check this place though, since that is necessary for loot. Because I like fucking for loot. That's what makes these games. The quest, the story. And the loot. I can hear some seagulls. If you can hear them, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's time to do the usual equipment check. Six. We just start hitting with number fives. Of these at least. Look at that, well that's new. That's not very good. Thousands of snipers. Reaper. Let's go. Let's save it as well. Please save. Remember that. Well, let's go down here now. Interesting. This is an elevator. Okay, we probably need half
Right
this.
behind you, Shepard.
I wish they actually said something about
Ready whenever you are.
current situation like the one in North Area. Was awesome. Like I was determined like how it's
How did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We have to get you out of here before more Geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
Okay. Okay, I know which button to press.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Seren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event.
How we use that?
We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
Did you even tell him that? Understand?
He needs to move faster.
I like the system was turning it. System blocking? No, system fans. Oh really, here's the cold gunner. Ah, I should have got Rex. Well, with you with cold.
Brenda, don't. That would be more fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. And
Then how was the energy field behind the
Whatever it
open?
is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Kyle's wave.
not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. Nah, doesn't matter.
What is that logic? You say kill them, and then you say spare them. Kill her. Well, if she dies, then kill her. That's what you basically say. He's not the smartest Hogan. Tally.
I've lost shields.
So let's do that. You ran at me.
I still cannot believe all this. Why?
Seren's looking for the conduit. You're a
The conduit. But
What the hell was that?
we have to hurry. The whole place.
Aye, Commander.
Slowly but slowly we will move upwards to the Quoken Battle Master who wants to kill us. Quokens. Like the shield was still there. And now the shield is gone.
Brenda! Don't. That would be no fun. Hey, thanks for getting rid of those.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it.
She'll stay with us.
Kill.
Didn't kill us now. See the shield back out. That's why is my armor different as well?
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Well, it's the Joker.
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
How old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours. but among the Asari I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge. Patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
Well, you missed one little piece of sin about that.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions? Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
She's dead.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Ah, there it is. I can't choose anybody else. I got more intimidate. All this did was give me 2% more. I don't need any more. Oh. Let's see what everybody has to say.
Yes, Commander?
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Now becomes the big talk again. Hey Joker, where am I actually? Can I exit?
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours. Fun.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
How's the Normandy performing?
She's the best ship. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joke. Hey, they'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs.
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
Alright. Alright, yo. My baby, yo. Okay. Let's go down. Let's equip the invisible gun. Shall we? Nah. This time I got an invisible shotgun. Look at this! This is the weirdest glitch ever. Awkward stare.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
They deserve to know what we're up against.
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare-up.
Anything I can do?
No, Commander, it'll settle down. It's rough sometimes, but they spike higher than a lot of L3s. Except for you, of course. Besides, I fared a lot better than some after Kinetics was through.
I haven't heard anything about Kinetics in a while.
Yeah, they quietly disappeared. Broke up into a bunch of little corps after they botched the training on Jump Zero. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
Is there some reason we couldn't learn it on our own?
They didn't know where to start. Hell, it took a couple of years to even link biotics and EZO. Forget trying to get the kids to move stuff. They had trouble just helping them not break their own limbs. And their choice of teachers didn't help much.
The only experts would have to be aliens.
Dead on. Turians, actually. That's why Kinetics kept it a secret. They were afraid of what people back home would think, asking the Turians for help when we just fought a war with them.
The Asari would have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
I'm sure Kinetics did what they thought was best.
It wasn't best for us. They brought in an ex-military Turian named Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
Did he ever face charges for that?
He got his, yeah. But like everything else at Jump Zero, it was under the table. The less said, the better. Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
Just trying to get a sense
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal...
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Dr. Tassoni. Seems like a sweet girl. Easy on the eyes. I mean, if you like the bookish sort.
Any intentions there, Lieutenant?
No, Commander. Just art appreciation.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Seems like a... I mean, if you like the bookish sort.
We'll talk another
Commander?
time.
I'm just like, if you like the bookish sort. Goodbye. No, nothing there. Let's head to the dock. Cool.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up...
But humanity...
Ever think you made the...
But there's something special. Goodbye, Commander.
Goodbye. Oh, she's behind there. This is all she said. Are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau, I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha, you share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
Benezia was swept up in events beyond her control and lost herself. She fell under the spell of indoctrination and became part of the very thing she wanted to stop. but I will remember and honor how she lived, not how she died. My mother was strong, kind, and beautiful, and now she is gone.
I killed her.
Are you going to be okay?
You are kind to ask, Shepard. I do miss her, and I grieve for what happened to her. But I will not let my grief interfere with what we are trying to accomplish.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us.
Interesting.
We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld. Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon.
Good.
Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner.
I thought you all...
Union. Asari. I am. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed. But many Asari raise their children alone.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems...
Like what?
We still require a partner to reproduce...
I don't understand.
We then pass these...
What happens to...
Others can be more long-term. She rarely spoke.
It was something else.
It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed. But many Asari raised...
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Interesting new codex. Let's see. Anyway, guys, this has gone on for too long, so I'll see you next time. Goodbye from Anchor 7.